Morning. Welcome to Air Rifle Pesting. Glad you can join me this morning. It is cloudy due to the forest fire. Actually, the sky, it's the sun is super red. So anyway, I'm just working on my impact now. So I think I figured out what the problem was, where before I was losing a lot of air. Initially I thought it was because of the Huma Dual Transfer Port and the Slug kit. So what I ended up doing was, this past week I took the gun apart and I removed the slug pin, thinking that maybe it's too much airflow. So as I disassembled it, and I believe I noticed my mistake when I put the gun back. You know that the hammer pin that was at the front of the rod, that was supposed to be set at around 6.5 millimeter, the depth. And I believe I made a mistake for measuring the wrong area, and the pin wasn't fully reset. So therefore my length was longer than 6.5 millimeter. So anyway, I had removed the slug pin, and I kept the Huma Dual pin probe in there. So, and then of course I got the depth of my hammer spring at 6.5 millimeter roughly. So I was testing it this morning and everything is really good. Last time when I shot this, I had closed all the valve, and then I backed up the hammer spring 5 turns from my maximum, and I started shooting at minimum setting, and it was very smooth, and power was low. Unfortunately, I forgot my phone today, so I couldn't do my my chrono to check the speed. So anyway, so far so good. I've done shooting from minimum all the way to max, and it was actually quite good. I was able to keep a tight group with the H&N 23 grain slugs. So good promising. So I'm just gonna do another run now, and I'm gonna put on my GoPro just to record the point of impact. So I'm gonna do minimum and then all the way down to maximum. And right now my scope is 0 at max. This is at 35 yards. So we'll show you, how the group will actually get tighter at various speeds. Hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna chrono it. I'm going to check this velocity. I want to shoot this slug 23 grain at about 950, 960 feet per second. So I have to fine tune it to get that velocity and then check my standard deviation. Once the group sizes are tight and then I get the speed that I want, I should be good to go. And so far I put in 2 magazines and I still have about 110 or 115 bar from 250. So previously I filled it to 250. I did 1 magazine and I'm pretty much down to like 100 bar or something. So my reg right now is set at 100 bar. So I would have to play around with it. Unfortunately, don't have my phone. I woke up early because I want to beat the heat. It's going to be hot today, although cloudy. But yeah, we'll see. So I'm quite excited. So far, the first run it did pretty good, and so now I'm going to put it on camera and check it out. So stay tuned. I'm going to detune my FX Impact, so we'll see what happens. Okay, this is my impact, 35 yards, shooting a 23 grain H&N Slug. This is at setting min. to setting 1. Setting 2. So the speed is increasing and then the group size tighter. So setting 3. Setting 4. So you can see the group is good now. Setting 5. Just put a hole in hole at setting 5. Let's go to max. So maybe I have to stay at 5. I don't know. I gotta check my speed. Like I said, I didn't bring my phone, so I couldn't chrono it. Let's do one more 5. So far at this test here, setting 5 is ideal because I got 3 shots hole in hole at 35 yards. So I guess tomorrow I have to check the velocity and then do fine tuning from there. But so far it's very good. I'm very happy. So I sort out the problem, the issue. I'm testing the JSB redesigned 25.4 grain, 35 yards at min power. Okay. Setting 1. Setting 2. Setting 3. Okay, setting 4. Touching, that's pretty good. Setting 5. That's pretty good as well. So it seems to like setting 5 with the JSB and the H&N. So let's go to max. This pallet likes to go fast, and the slug as well. So okay, one more, max. Okay, it looks to me I need to tune it around setting 5 or setting 4. Yeah, that's pretty good. JSB redesign. Well, I am very pleased with the results of my FX Impact Mark II. So I've done some fixing, tuning, and here's my results. Just a recap. So this is at 35 yards with the H&N 23 grain slugs, 218 size. So this is 35 yards. At minimum, I got this through here. Obviously it's low because my zero is at set at max. And then this is setting 1. Setting 2 is get tighter. Setting 3 was okay. Setting 4 was able to hit the bullseye. Setting 5 is my best group because I got 3 in there, basically one single hole. And maximum is a little bit outside. And I did another group, same thing. So that means right now the gun set at 100 bars with all the setting here. at setting 5 is the best so far. So until I do more testing to fine tune it, maybe increase the velocity or open the valve, but definitely this is going to be my baseline to start at setting 5, and then I'm going to adjust the valve opening up and closing it, and I'll be doing strings of 10, let's say, and to see which one combination give me the best standard deviation. I want the lowest number possible. Yeah, so that's good. So good, promising. And then all because of the probe, the rod that at the end here, where I was putting it back, I was changing the hammer spring, and then as I putting it back, the length was set too long. It should have been 6.5 millimeter. I thought I was at 6.5, but I wasn't, because the probe at the end here, it wasn't at its to the end there. So that was my mistake. So I was losing a lot of more air than necessary. So far I was able to put in 3 magazines. I still got some air left before my 100 bar. So I should be able to get like 4 magazines of 28. So yeah, pretty good, because last time when I had all the issue, I only got 1 magazine per fill at 250 bar, which is ridiculous. So anyway, so I think my Impact is back in business. So soon I will be able to shoot starlings and crows with them. I'll be flying the slugs out like I did before, and like I said, right now I just have to basically fine tune it so that I can get my accuracy back out to 100 yards. So yeah, I'm very excited, I'm very happy, and finally problem solved. So just a simple error when I reassembled the gun. So yeah, there's always something, right? That's how we learn. Cheers. Okay, I'm testing the velocity of my Impact. This is at minimum setting. He's shooting the Slug 23 grain. Let's see what speed I got. 703. Setting 1. $726. Setting 2. $796. Setting 3. $817. Setting 4. $863. Setting 5. $886. This is at max. $881. So I peaked out at setting 5 at 886. So let's go back to setting 5, and I'm going to do a 3-shot group and see how the accuracy is. Two. 3. So that's very good. That's at setting 5. This is what I found out yesterday. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a 10-shot group, and then that way I can check the standard deviation at this setting. Okay, I'm going to do a 10-shot group and check my standard deviation. This is at setting 5. $893. $870. $884. $881. $875. $872. $872. $879. $877. $881. $881. One more. $879. Okay, I just opened the valve to full line here, and I'm gonna shoot it at max. So let's do 10 shot and see where I'm at. $898. $905. $891. $895. $891. $916. $907. $914. $900. $895. So it is fluctuating too much. I'm gonna put it back to setting 5. $900. $888. $888. $898. $909. That's 4 shots in one hole. $893. I might get lucky here. Nope, just jinx at 900. $905. $895. $893. $893. Okay, I just turned the hammer spring in 4 turns and see where I'm at. I'm setting at 5. See where I get my increased velocity. 893, 900, 898, 900, 888, 893, 891, 888, 909, 898. Okay, so I replace the probe to the slug probe and see if I can gain any velocity. This is at max. There we go. $930. Nice. $956. $935. $939. I missed that one. $928. $928. $928. $930. $928. $935. $928. I'm gonna delete the 956. I'll do one more. 926. So I did gain at least, let me do the average. Average is 931. So I gained about 29 feet per second just by using the Slug power kit. Now I haven't changed the spring yet, so I'm going to leave it as this right now. So I'm going to leave this as it is, and I'm going to try to harmonic tune it.